Alrighty, so what's going on, guys? My name's Cam. I'm going to be teaching you guys on how to make a Discord bot. So this is the part 2, well actually part 3 of the series. Today we're going to be working on server and user info command using embeds. Embeds is an easy way to style your message that kind of makes it pop out. So what we're first going to do is we're going to go into our commands folder and we're going to create a user info command. Userinfo.js. And we're also going to create a server info.js. So now, just for the sake of cleaning it up, we're just going to go to here. We're going to copy this. Actually, we're just going to copy the whole command. And we're going to go to server info. And now we're going to have the name is going to be server info. And we're going to have the prefix as server info. And we're going to remove this PI one. Now, I had a couple suggestions from the last video, make a Discord server, so I have. Link is going to be in the description, so if you guys have any questions about the videos or anything like that, you guys can go there and ask any questions that you guys want. So, we're going to go ahead and get into creating the message. So, we're going to do let embed equal new message embed. Now, we're going to... we're going to get all the roles that the server has, and we're going to kind of display them a little bit to see kind of what the server is. So we're going to do message.guild.roles.cache, and we are doing v12, so if you're not on discord.js v12, make sure you guys update your discord.js. It's the newest version, so that's why I'm using message embed and not rich embed, and that's why I'm using cache instead of just roles. So if you're still on v11, stuff's going to be a little bit different for you. So now we're going to filter. We're going to do filter role, and we're going to do role.id, and we're going to do doesn't equal. And then we're going to map it. Now I had a couple errors last video. And people were putting the quotations instead of the little like tick marks, the back ticks. If you guys don't know where they are on the keyboard, they're top left, right below the escape button. So whenever you do, it's called a template literal. If you're not new to basic JavaScript, I'd suggest learning that. It's called a template literal, so that's what you're doing right here. This is literally just a template literal, and you're basically just putting something inside of it, and it's kind of like a variable, but it's called a template literal. We're going to do roles.name, and now we're going to, so that should stop that. And we're going to do .join. We're going to do const, well, we're going to do roles equals message dot guild.stack. Now, we're just going to copy this kind of endpoint down here. So we're just going to, and instead of putting this, we're going to put the comma. Should be good. Now, we're going to do channels. So we're just going to call it chans equals message.guild.chat. And do C and we're gonna kind of do the exact same thing we done here, but we're gonna do this one. So we're just gonna steal the map. We're gonna do all right. Now, we're going to basically check if it exceeds the Discord's character limit. So if message.guild.members.length equals 1024, which is the Discord character limit. Members equals. I'm just gonna do failed to show due to Discord's so now you can change all these messages how you want them. This is just kind of how to make one. We're gonna do message.guild.roles. Gonna kind of steal this, and then we're just gonna steal this exact command. We're just gonna do chance. Okay, now we're gonna do so we're gonna check when the user was created at. So let create, well, no, since we're doing the server command, we're gonna do check when the server was created. We're gonna do creation equals message.guild.created at, and then let join. Okay, now we're gonna start the embed. So we're gonna do, some people like to do just like .set color. I'm just gonna do embed .set color, and we're gonna do blue. We're gonna make it all caps. And we're gonna do embed.set thumbnail, and then we're gonna do message.guild.icon URL. So this is just getting the guild's icon, and we're just gonna set it as the thumbnail. Now we're gonna set the author as info for. We're just gonna display the guild name. Oh, not that. Sorry, I'm like putting tons of slashes. Now we're gonna do description. And let me grab this little symbol, because I want to do like a little circle, not like a bullet point. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Should be this one. Yeah. So, if you guys, I'm gonna put the little emoji in the description if you guys want to use it, or you can just look up like black bullet point or something like that. It's just kind of like a bullet point. So we're gonna do the bold. We're gonna do guild name. And we're going to display the guild name. I'm going to do a new line. We're going to do guild ID. ID. We're going to do a new line. And then we're just going to do message.guild.region. And then we're going to do verification level. Right, should be how you spell it. We're gonna do message.guild. I think that's it. Let me go check. Yeah, you have to put a capital. So now we're just gonna do tons of add fields. I'm just gonna kind of go to the end of this. We're gonna do embed.add field, and we're just gonna copy this down since we're gonna use it 3 more times. Oh, yeah, we'll do it 3 for now. We made it another if we need it. So now we're just gonna do a new line. Oh. Gotta copy the symbol again. Okay, now we're gonna do members, and then we're just gonna do a comma, so it's on the new kind of line. We're gonna do message.guild.member count members. Now we're gonna go back down to here. We're gonna do roles, have to do new line. Okay, now we're going to do showing. And then we're going to do rules. And then next line. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Just going to do this and this. And I'm just going to put a space here, just so we can tell when they join and everything like that. So now, most people think we're probably done here, but we have to actually send the embed. This is just making the embed from the backend. So we're just going to do message.channel.send, and we're just going to do embed. So now, that's the server info command. So we're going to go to the user info, and then once we finish this one, we'll go back and review what we did. So let me go ahead and copy these. Oh. We're going to go to user info, and we're going to do this. So, should be user info, and we're going to do UI. So now we should be able to do, we're going to just do another embed. So we're going to do embed equal new message embed. Oh. Okay, now we're just going to do const member equals message.mentions members.first. So what const member is basically doing is checking if we done user info space person's username to check their user info, or if we put a user ID, or if it's just the user itself. So now we're gonna do let target equal message.mentions.users.first, or message.author. Let status so we're just getting the user status. So now we're going to do if status equals online. So basically what this is doing is if we're checking if the user status is online, and what I'm planning to do is if the status is online, we're going to make the embed green. If they're on idle, we're going to make it yellow. If they're on offline, we're going to make it red. And if they're on do not disturb, we're going to make it orange. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. So we're going to do online. We're going to do status equals online. I'm going to do color. Color equals green. Okay, now we're going to do an else if status equals. Actually, we're not going to do a triple. We're just going to do a double. If it's on idle, we're going to do status color else if and these should be in lowercase. Now we're just gonna do status. And then we're just gonna do color. And then we're just gonna do another else, but we're not gonna do an if this time. We're just gonna do status. So if they're doing probably like a custom status, we're just gonna kind of mark that as unknown since there isn't really an API for that yet. So we're gonna do color, and then we're gonna do black. So now we're going to do if member.user.bot. So if they're a bot, then we're just going to kind of return it that it's a bot. So we're going to do bot equals yes. And we're going to do else. No. Bot equals no. So what this is basically doing is it's checking if the user is a bot, and if it's a bot, then we're going to say in the embed that yes, this user is a bot. But if not, then we're just going to say no, it's not a bot. Okay, so now we're going to go down. Oh my god. Steam notifications. Okay, so we're going to do embed.setAuthor. And we're going to do info for member.user.username. And since this isn't a guild object, we can get the username. Then we're going to do embed.setThumbnail. Now we're just going to display the user's avatar as the thumbnail, and then we're going to do embed dot set color. We're just going to call color. We're going to define color as a new variable. So up here, yeah, where should this? We're going to do var color equals, yeah, we're just going to do var color. So it kind of initiates the variable. And then we're going to do var status. We're just going to call color, and then we're going to do embed.setDescription. And then we're going to get the little dot. Okay, now we're going to do full username. Oh. Just to get the user's full username, so we're going to do member.user.tag. We're going to do a new line. And then we're going to do ID. Come on. Okay. Now we're going to get the user's nickname. We're going to do member.nickname. And then if that returns null, if they don't have a nickname, we're just going to do nickname member.nickname. And then or none. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do we're gonna do the bot. Do bot question mark. And we're just gonna do bot. And that should call the variable that we had up here. Up here. Wait. We should oh, mistake. Okay, so do not put var status, actually put var bot. So we check for the bot because we already have let status. So that's, yeah, that was a mistake by me. So now we're going to do another description. So we're gonna do embed dot add field, and we're gonna do I'm gonna do status. Then we're gonna do comma. Crap. We are gonna have permissions as well. And we're just gonna copy the little dot again. And I'm just gonna do status. Now these are kind of like in-depth user info and server info commands. Usually people don't go this in-depth, they just kind of do like the basics. But we're, just for the tutorial, we're going to go a little bit more in-depth so you guys can learn. So we do member.user.presence.game, and if they're not playing a game, actually let me grab the little controller emoji. And yep, so we've got this. So and then we're gonna do space member.user.presence.game. But then we're also gonna do or not playing anything. Okay, now we're gonna do permissions. Grab this again. I'm gonna do role error function role.id doesn't equal message.guild ID. And then we're gonna kind of do what we did on the server info command. We're just gonna map it. Actually, we're gonna have to do it. Yeah, we'll do .map roles. So actually, we're gonna do roles.name. And then we're gonna do .join. Or no roles found. And then after this, we're just gonna do a new line. Okay, now we're just gonna set the footer, embed.setFooter, and then we're just gonna say whenever they joined out. Okay, now we're gonna send the embed. Okay, now we're gonna run the bot and test it. Well, actually, before we run it, we're going to go to our ready function. So, actually, yeah, right here. So where our client.onReady is, I'm gonna teach you guys one more thing so you can actually set the bot's presence. So we're gonna do client.user.setActivity. And then we're just gonna set it to I was made by Cam. Okay, so now we're going to do a type. So we're just gonna do watching. Okay, now we're going to we're gonna console.log whenever it sets its presence. So we're gonna do then presence. We're gonna do console.log I have set my activity to, and then we're just gonna do presence dot activities. I'm gonna do 0 dot new. Now we're actually, yeah, we have to do type. There we go. And this should work. So now we're gonna start the bot, and we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Discord. Go ahead and find it. So it says right here, I've set my activity to I was made by Cam, hashtag 1557. And we're gonna go ahead and drag, no, not this. We're gonna go ahead and drag this over. And we're going to actually stop streaming. So, watching, I was made by Cam, hashtag 1557. Okay, so now we're gonna try server info. So it says info for YouTube tutorial server. YouTube tutorial server, so it's a get ID. Region is US East, verification level none. Members, 2 members, showing roles. That's the only role that we have. Shows whenever the guild was created at and whenever we joined at. So now we're gonna do user info. It's gonna be, no wait, user info. Okay, so now it shows that I am on bot, no status unknown because I'm doing a custom status. Activity not playing anything, which this is kind of broken. But I do not have any roles, so it's not going to show any roles. Nickname undefined. Let me find this. Right here. Now we're going to go to user info, and its nickname. We're going to do a live looking at the Discord docs. So now we're going to look on here, and we done member.nickname, and member is member is going to be as a guild member. We're going to open this back up and then go to here. Okay, so we're going to do member as a guild member. Where's it at? Guild member dot nickname. That should return a string. So let me set myself as the nickname. So we're just gonna try test. We're gonna do user info. Okay, so now my nickname is test, so it's just not recognizing whenever it's no nickname. So or let me try an or statement. Nope, not that. Yeah. So we're just gonna do. Well, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do doesn't equal null. We're just gonna kind of. Well, actually, I'll leave you guys to figure this one out. You guys comment down below how you fixed it, and I can tell you guys how to fix it, but we're going to see if you guys have basic debugging skills. So that's going to be it for today's tutorial. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know. I'll be leaving the link for this Discord. I'm going to be making it soon, in just about like 5 minutes after this, after I record this video. I'm going to be making it after this. So if you guys have any more questions, you guys can come in here, and the YouTube tutorial bot will be in here for you guys to test around. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just let me know, and be sure to like and subscribe. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Peace.